The job of a first responder is critical in an emergency situation, when seconds matter and every action can mean the difference between life and death. Students at College of DuPage training to work in emergency management services and the medical field were thrown into a realistic situation, putting their skills to the test. Naperville News 17's Kevin Maychek has the story, but a warning, some scenes may be disturbing.
A man shot his wife after setting fire to their apartment with their child left inside and another having jumped off a balcony. But no one was actually harmed, as this scene was all part of a training simulation at the College of DuPage's Homeland Security Education Center.
You see a lot of violence in the news, a lot of domestic violence, so we wanted to kind of take a domestic violence scenario and turn it into a real critical incident where people could be transported and treated.
As the event unfolded, emergency management technician, paramedics, and firefighters in training had to demonstrate on-the-job skills, like providing oxygen, checking vitals,
pulses at 60 and respirations were at 48,
and transporting the victims while keeping them calm.
Try to calm down, try to breathe.
If they get anxious, if they get nervous, their vitals will change. That's all a physiological response to stress. And if they keep the patient calm, they can keep the vitals relatively at bay.
Jaime Lemens helped coordinate the simulation and also played the role of the victim. She says having a living, breathing victim offers those in training a more authentic opportunity to learn than just practicing on a mannequin.
The students are much more compassionate, they're much more aware of what the patient needs and what the patient wants. Especially when there's emotion behind it, they become much more concerned rather than talking to some stiff dummy, some stiff mannequin.
As soon as we got in there, I think because of how many times we practice in class, it kind of came as second nature.
From the crime scene, the victims were transported to a simulated emergency room where nursing students then took over.
The students received those patients from the EMTs, and then they started to provide acute care management to those patients to try to stabilize them and so that they could begin to understand how severely they were injured and also try to begin to restore them back to maybe hopefully health.
We learned from when the EMTs came in on how to switch off and hand off the patient, how to do it properly, as far as the respiratory team, how they would come in and they helped out with their portion of it.
Then Jaime was taken in for a CT scan before finally undergoing simulated surgery. The college had done a number of other simulations before, but never on such a large scale. With so many departments working together, it allowed students to see the greater picture when it comes to an emergency situation.
In class, we focus on EMS side, and that's it. So when we transitioned over to the ER, it's like, oh, so this is what goes on after us.
One of the wonderful things about simulation is they may make mistakes, and it's okay, but they don't harm anyone. And so this is the place where they can learn how to do things better, be more efficient, and also grow from the things that take place, and also the mistakes, but also the accomplishments too.
All the action was taped for other students to watch live in the classroom, and in the weeks following, participants will review the footage to see how they performed. Reporting from College of DuPage, Kevin Maychek, Naperville News 17.
The U.S. Department of Labor estimates that in the next 8 years, the number of emergency medical technician and paramedic jobs will grow by 23%.